Screen. Hey. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rob and Rob Show, music commentary from your favorite Robs. He's Rob Segovia.
And he's Rob White.
We have another special guest with us, back and ready to attack. Can you introduce yourself?
Devan Sticker.
Devan Sticker. For the people who don't know, can you kindly explain who you are again?
I'm his girlfriend, that one.
This is Rob.
As you said on the very first episode that I was on. Totally called us out, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not bitter.
It's not like it was a
I'm not
secret. Like,
No, but I'm on Air Talent here. I'm also assistant social media director, and then at WCRD, I'm a reporter and an anchor, and I've produced a couple times, so it's
Wow.
cool.
Huge resume.
Definitely helped when getting my job in Springfield.
Hey,
so
I
it's
hear
good.
you. I'm unemployed at the moment, so hey, that's good to talk about. Anyway, holiday season is upon us, so we're going to be talking about Christmas music. Going to get into, sorry, I'm going to preface, I'm a little stuffy, a little sick. I apologize in advance. But we're going to get into our favorite Christmas music, when it is appropriate to listen to Christmas music, and we're going to get into Grammy nominations. Sorry about my nasally voice, but
Sounds
Grammy
great.
nominations, thank you, appreciate it. Gonna move past it. Grammy nominations, because the nominations just came out, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. And as always, we're gonna get into albums of the week and song of the week. Who wants to start us off?
I mean, I will.
All right, so album or song? Your choice.
Woo! So for album of the week, I'm gonna go with Major Key by
Ooh.
DJ Khaled. And
Believe.
it's a major key that you listen to this album.
Oh, no.
You know, it's got a lot of great tracks. I think that the thing that DJ Khaled does the best is get a lot of features together. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But this album has a lot of songs that do work, and especially Holy Key.
Yes.
Man, and For Free, or
Yeah.
with Drake, yeah. All those first few songs are like really solid, and then once it gets down to the last bit, then you get into like the Kodak Blacks and Lil Uzis of the world. No, Lil Uzi isn't on this, but yeah, Major Key is definitely a solid album that I've been bumping a lot recently, and
Sorry, maybe coughing. I apologize.
yeah. How about you, Rob?
Before I get into mine, is this the DJ Khaled project that you tweeted and then like he retweeted or liked it or something?
Yo, I forgot
yeah.
about that. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, so I tweeted out, I was like, yo, Major Key is a major key. Go cop this album. And then
Nice wordplay.
yeah, he retweeted it, and he didn't say anything, he just retweeted
He
it.
just
but-
recognized that you were a fan.
Right,
Yeah,
and
so
then
he-
I got like, I don't know, 40-some retweets, but like 500 likes. And
Back in when did this come out? 2016?
Yeah.
Man, 40 was a lot.
It was a lot. It happened again with one of the YouTubers I watch, Berlizzi. I got like 100-some retweets, like 400 likes.
Wow.
And then Kid Cudi was the last one. I got like 100 and like 600
Man,
or
why
something
don't
like
you
that.
just flex your likes on us, huh?
I wish my professional page could get like that, but you know what? It's fine.
Hey,
Anyway,
it is what it is. All right.
how about you?
So for my album of the week, it's gonna go to Her by Her,
Oh,
a new R&B singer who is making her way into the R&B world. She is very young, but man, her voice is very powerful and her content is very powerful as well. We're gonna get into it, but her album got nominated for best album of the year, nominated for album of the year for the Grammys,
Wow.
which is very incredible because I am a huge Her stan. I ride for her music. It's hard to like. Her name's Her, and but I know the acronym. It's an acronym, so it's HER. So it's having everything revealed. So.
and she had everything revealed on the song. No, that song with Daniel Caesar.
Yeah, it's on the album. That's a best part.
Yeah,
and
best
another
part.
songs I like Avenue. I like Every Kind of Way, and I like. She has a cover of Drake's Jungle on the album, and one more song, Focus. Which
Okay.
I think that's also nominated for like best R&B song or something like that.
Awesome.
It's very great, very talented. Recommend her. Now we're gonna move on to her choice for album of the week. What do you got for us, Devan?
I have two this week that I've been flipping back and forth from. So like I've been listening to Badlands by Halsey like in the shower and like on my own time and stuff. But then in the car I've been like seriously rocking out to Acid Rap Mixtape by Chance the Rapper.
Ooh. What's your favorite songs on Acid Rap?
It's like a tie between Cocoa Butter Kisses and Juice.
Classic.
Yeah, those are classics. Man, my favorite song on that has to be, okay, Cocoa Butter Kisses takes the top prize, but then, I mean, I think Nana with
Nana.
Action Bronson, not because it's like one of the most amazing songs on the project or even of all time, but like just because of the, the coughing at the end. I'm sure you can relate today.
Well, yeah, sorry. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. But isn't that the song that goes like, na 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 na? Even though, like, it's fine. Even though it doesn't sound good when we redo it, but
I think it sounds better.
It sounds when we do it, yeah.
We're gonna have a Rob and Rob mixtape coming out.
Coming at you. All right, what about Halsey? Like, what are your favorite songs off this project?
Ooh, probably Gasoline and Hold Me Down.
Ooh.
Those two are really powerful
fiery.
songs.
I don't know those songs, but yeah.
Mind singing it for us?
No.
Okay.
Little melody?
I tried.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I tried. Those are some great picks. All right, we're gonna go into song of the week. You want to keep the order going?
Okay. Yeah. So I have "I Love College" by
Hey.
Asher Roth. Because
He's
I
a
mean,
legend.
yeah, and school's ending, college is ending. I gotta say, I love it.
Yeah.
No.
But
Bring that up.
"Champagne and Pools" by Hoodie Allen, another solid choice.
Ooh, I just looked at your third choice. Sorry.
And then my third choice, "Mind Your Manners" by Chitty
It's
Bang.
probably my favorite Chitty Bang song.
Dude, Chitty Bang's
Yeah.
so good. Ray Charles.
Yeah.
Great
I
song.
remember Chitty Bang. It's been a while though.
But yeah, Hoodie Allen, I like a lot of his projects, but this one has just been in my head recently. My favorite, song is probably "Numbers." It's off of "People Keep Talking." That's a really good album. It's not like college frat rap like people think he is. Same with Asher Roth. He actually is a really good rapper, but people only know him for "I Love College," which is kind of awkward now that I have both of the songs that people credit these rappers with being college frat rap as my songs of the week. But I guess that's exposure for them to get into some of their other music. So.
Right.
Definitely.
All right, Devin, what's yours? Because I'm coughing and struggling.
Mine's "In Bloom" by Nirvana.
Ooh, it's my favorite Nirvana
It's
song.
like really random, but we just like played it in the car one day, and we were sitting in Steak and Shake, like the drive-through lane, and we were just like, I was like, play some Nirvana, and he goes, okay, and he started playing Nirvana. I was like, no, not that one, no, not that one. And then he skipped this one like automatically. I was like, go back. That was the one. And he was like, okay. And then like I keep returning to it throughout the week. So,
Yeah, it's definitely mine. It's on my workout playlist, and I always play it at least 5 times in a row when I work out.
Oh, yeah.
I had nothing against "In Bloom." It's just that I went to my favorites off the album, and I just happened to skip it. But "Lithium" is probably my favorite song off the album.
I like that one too.
And then, I mean, just the whole Nirvana scene is really good. I didn't really know that you were a fan of Nirvana until I started playing "Smells Like Teen Spirit," which makes sense that you would like that song, but the fact that you liked "In Bloom" was very surprising.
Yeah. Well,
Something new every day about your partner, huh?
Yeah. But-
Cool. All right, so for my song of the week, it will go to Anderson .Paak featuring BJ the Chicago Kid, "Sweet Chick" off Anderson .Paak's new album, Oxnard. Probably my favorite song off the album, and it's just about Anderson .Paak saying like, I got this kind of girl and I got this kind of girl, but like not in a misogynistic way, I guess. He just saying like, oh, I can like get this girl and this girl. Like I got a lazy girl and I got a fit girl. I got a skater girl. I got a nerdy girl. It doesn't like highlight
Skater
their features.
boys, I see you later, boy. So
But
anyway.
I tried to look up the sample. I couldn't find it, but the sample in the back that moves the song like throughout is incredible. So I highly recommend that. And Anderson .Paak's album is really good. So
Yeah, I do love Anderson .Paak. I haven't gotten a chance to listen to the full album yet. I've only heard Tints with Kendrick Lamar.
yeah,
But I've heard it's really good. And I'm a big fan of his album Malibu.
yes,
Um,
really good album too.
The production on that makes it sound like it's a Kendrick Lamar fused with, I guess, Anderson .Paak
Yeah.
album. But I definitely recommend that as well.
Mhm.
So,
Live instrumentation, love it.
love it.
So, all right, great picks, guys. Now let's move into our main segments. We're not going to touch on this too much, but let's just talk about Grammy nominations that came out today,
Mhm.
and what are your thoughts on some of them. Let's start with let's go with album of the
Record.
year, and
Okay,
like
album.
we'll say the names first, and then we'll like give our opinion on it.
Sounds good.
Sound good. All right, album of the year nominees are Her by Her, Brandy Carlile. By the way, I forgive you. Sorry if I'm
Carlisle,
mispronouncing.
yeah.
Carlisle, yeah, sorry. Drake, Scorpion, the Black Panther album, predominantly produced by Kendrick Lamar and all that, but there's a lot more artists on it. Casey Musgraves,
Yeah, that's a good
Golden
album.
Hour?
That's a good.
all right, Robert likes it. Post Malone's Beer Bongs and Bentleys, Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy, and my girl Janelle Monáe, Dirty Computer, which I really like this album a lot.
Okay, so for album of the year, if off of that list, I would go with Black Panther, the album, mostly because I return to it all the time.
Right.
And if it's something that I return to a lot, I've got to say it's my favorite. But an underrated project that is like a dark horse to win, I would say it's Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves, because
Ooh.
not only does it have catchy songs, but there are songs that actually have a lot of weight in production.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just, the regular pop country songs. And that's another thing she does really well. She's able to fuse a lot of different genres, which is something I always look for in a Grammy project.
I feel you.
Any album that can bend different genres and make it work is something that will always win, in my opinion. But I don't know. I just think that it has a lot of crossover appeal, and it could surprise a lot of people if she wins.
For sure.
So, yeah.
And despite all the things I've said about her, my personal list, I would like her to win. But due to the heavy hitters on album of the year, I think Drake, Post Malone, Cardi B, and the Black Panther album have a big chance of winning. So out of those projects, I think one of them is going to win. And I'm not mad. I like all these projects a lot.
I think something that they did really well this year is the fact that they have 8 albums of the year, because in previous years it's been 5 or 6.
Yeah,
and it
selection.
was really hard to choose between those. And another thing that they did with this list, it's not just straight hip hop, or it's not excluding hip hop.
Right.
It's actually giving a variety. In years before last Grammys, they had excluded hip hop a lot. They maybe had 1 or 2. And then last year they did a whole hip hop,
Basically just hip hop.
just hip hop album of the year. So I think this year they did something really great with
Yeah,
that.
gotta give other genres some love.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
streets. All right, cool. Let's go with
Song of the year.
Song of the Year. Yeah, and then we'll do one more, and then that'll be it. All right, Song of the Year goes to Kendrick Lamar and SZA, All the Stars, Ella Mai, Boot Up, Drake, God's Plan, Shawn Mendes, In My Blood, Brandy Carlisle, The Joke, Zed and Maren Morris, The Middle, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, Shallow, from their movie. That escapes me right now. And Childish Gambino, This Is America. Now this, I think, is a really hard decision.
It's a very hard list.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if
I
I
like
were
all these
going, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying I like these songs. Go ahead.
So for the Childish Gambino song, This Is America, I would choose it if it was like video of the year,
Right.
but I wouldn't choose it if it was song of the year. I get the appeal behind it and how popular it got, but I don't think
Maybe it's because of the message.
that I get that, but like if it's song of the year and I'm listening to it, I'm not going to listen to it all the time.
Right.
it wasn't a song that I was like, man, this is some
Right.
hitting lyrics. Like, no, I get the message, but it's just the video really
what was the main thing about it.
is where the message lied for me. And then if I were to go with one in particular, I'd have to go with God's Plan because that was everywhere.
That was probably
And
mine.
people forget about it because of In My Feelings.
Right.
And, I mean, Nice for What? So
God's
I
Plan,
think people
yeah.
forgot about God's Plan.
It was
the
out
thing,
since February.
yeah,
too.
the thing with God's Plan is that like you still hear it every time you go to the bar
Yeah.
or every time you go to a party. Like
people still get
people
hyped.
love that song, so I really think it's a hard choice between that one and All the Stars.
See, I think
It
so.
really
The
is.
reason why I would choose God's Plan, because I think God's Plan would last 10 years in the future. People would still
Probably,
like
yeah.
it. But all these other songs, they were like, oh, I remember that song. But no, this will play at the bars, clubs for
Years.
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
That's the
It's a
thing.
smash.
You'll see that video, This Is America, you know, in years to come, but
Mhm.
God's Plan is always going to be there. It's going to be just like Yeah by Usher.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's a
And,
smash.
Well, I always play Run It by Chris Brown. Not
That's
a lot
a
of people
That's
like it, but
a
that's
good
a
one, too.
smash.
Yeah. I think a smash is any song that lasts like more than 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
So like Yeah,
Mhm.
and Run It. So
Mhm.
I think this
All
will
the
last.
T-Pain songs.
All the T-Pain songs, yeah. Buy You a Drink, that's a smash. So, all right, let's do one more. How about, you want to do best rap performance? Or no, let's do best rap album. How about that?
Okay, that works.
So,
I gotta find that. Hold on.
while you find that, I'll say what it is. All right. Best rap album category: Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy; Mac Miller, Swimming, which I just listened to and I think it's incredible; Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, which I listened to that too and I think it was incredible; Pusha T, Daytona; and Travis Scott, Astroworld. This is a really hard list because I go back to all of these albums because my brother, he's a big Nipsey Hussle fan. He's like, oh, I need to listen to this. I'm like, okay. And it was wow as far as lyricism goes. Mac Miller is more of a somber, smooth, kind of like Anderson .Paak live instrumentation. Sorry. Excuse me. Talk amongst yourself. Sorry.
So with Swimming, that was a really solid pick for the Grammys, especially after his death, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mac Miller.
We talked about it a lot on the show a few weeks back, just, you know, really getting emotional about him as a person. And that album was pretty much like, the fact that it came out right before he died, just how the message on that really spoke volumes about what he was feeling. And once he died, it really brought a lot of those songs like, whoa,
Right,
this is
exactly.
what he was thinking. And Invasion of Privacy, I've always said that it was going to be nominated for Album of the Year. Would I choose it?
I would.
No, if Daytona's there by Pusha T.
Yeah.
I'll always go with that over Invasion of Privacy because Pusha T literally, I mean, out of all the Kanye projects that came out
Pusha T was
that he
definitely-
produced, Pusha T was the best. But that Travis Scott album, I think if anyone, you know, has an opinion about which album's gonna win Best Rap Album, that's got to be it because it's just everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, and it appeals to a lot more people. Like, a lot of people know Sicko Mode and all the other songs from it. But as far as, see, this is where the Grammys kind of mess up. They don't like go strictly like who raps the best, who has the best lyrics and stuff like that. They kind of go off sales and appeal and how many people listen to it. So I would really like, I'm not going to be mad at any of these winning, but if I had to choose, it'd be a tie between, again, Astroworld and Daytona, but I can see why they would choose either or.
You know, as good of a project it is, I'm very surprised they put Nipsey Hussle up there. Like, he's a solid rapper, but I mean, just the amount of projects that came out this year, I thought they would throw an Eminem album in there.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest, I thought they would put either Revival or Kamikaze.
This
in.
actually
Yeah, I can
surprised
see
me because I didn't think a lot of people knew that Nipsey Hussle dropped an album, let alone that he would submit it to the Grammys. And I think Royce the 5'9" should be on here as well. Book of Ryan.
if they're following the whole format with album of the year being 8, they need 8 here in this category too.
Yeah, I agree with you too.
If they're gonna have a category with a certain number of people, they need to have it consistent throughout because there's a lot of people getting snubbed on here, just like the college football playoff. But I'm not gonna get into that.
All right, and on that note, those are our thoughts on the Grammys. So let's transition into the holiday spirit, into Christmas music. Now, we always have this debate amongst ourselves, amongst friends, family members. When is the appropriate time to start listening to Christmas music? Is it after Halloween, after Thanksgiving, the week before Christmas, on Christmas, after Christmas? When is it appropriate?
I have such strong feelings about this. If you play Christmas music too early, it gets annoying, and I can't stand it. So I have to go with no earlier than the exact day after Thanksgiving, because if you do it any earlier, I'm just sick of it by the time Thanksgiving gets here, and I'm like, I don't want to hear it anymore. So yeah.
If I'm being
Unpopular
completely
opinion,
honest,
but whatever.
I think I'd be a part of it.
if I'm being completely honest, it gets annoying after 3 days. But in that, just speaking on that alone, I think it should play after Halloween because, hear me out. There's no Thanksgiving songs. If there are, they're very
A Thanksgiving song?
yes, and we
What's
can't
Let me
talk.
know.
Exactly. If there's a Thanksgiving song, by the way,
Look it up.
the Pilgrims and the Natives, that's
Thanksgiving's not a good holiday.
Adam
Thanksgiving-
Sandler has a Thanksgiving song.
We don't
exactly.
care.
And Thanksgiving is a bad holiday, but I still love to eat the food, so I like it. Anyway,
Songs, I'm not gonna be.
if there's any songs, it was written back in 1600 where they're still racist. Anyway,
where everybody was racist.
anyway, I think after Halloween suffices because there's no Thanksgiving music that's memorable.
Gotcha.
And it gets annoying in 3 days. So,
Got you. All right. I have the unpopular opinion. I'm kind of with you. I think Christmas music can be enjoyed whenever someone feels the Christmas spirit built up upon them. I choose to listen to it after Halloween because I like Thanksgiving, but I only celebrate it on Thanksgiving. I love Christmas music. I listen to Christmas music in April
No.
on my birthday.
No.
I listen to it on my birthday too.
See?
All I
Weirdo.
want for Christmas.
It's weird, I know, but I love it. I love Christmas music. It's amazing. I
but it
love the
just-
feeling of Christmas. It's
It
so
gets
heartwarming.
so annoying, and then you just have to
Exactly.
sit there and listen to
Oh.
the same stuff over and over again.
But I'm not going to listen
I
to
like
it from
it, I like-
November 23rd all the way to December 25th.
I
That's a
haven't
month
even started
and 2 days.
It's not.
listening. I haven't
I
even
will.
started listening yet. That's the thing, though. Like,
I've been.
oh my gosh, I probably won't even start listening to Christmas music until maybe the week of.
I won't start
Uh-huh.
listening until I'm back in Chicago. So
I took my
because
costume-
Muncie really takes the spirit out of me.
Yes, it does.
Dark.
School.
No, I take my Halloween costume off and just start blaring my Christmas music immediately. I will fight anybody.
Pretty sure I've heard you sitting in your room singing and listening to "All I Want for Christmas
Yeah.
Is You" by Mariah Carey, and I'm just like, oh, here we go.
Yep, he's in it. All right, so okay, we'll cross the line in the sand where we're at. So we have our opinions, respect each other's opinions. Let's just move on to favorite Christmas songs. Huh? All right, so who wants to start? What's their favorite Christmas song? Who want?
Go on.
Feliz Navidad.
I like how we had like a different. it's fun.
Yeah, it's a different culture back home. Anyway, Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano.
See, I didn't know who sang it. I just know the song.
And then Jingle Bell Rock.
Hey,
It's
that's a good
classic.
one.
Jingle Bell Rock's a classic.
That's a blastic. It's a smash.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Yeah. Shout out to Mean
Um,
Girls. That kind of made it popular a little bit.
Mean Girls
It's true.
is
Yeah.
I love that
a
movie.
Christmas movie.
Too.
I'm kidding. Anyway.
There's Die Hard. There's Dream Girls. Christmas movies.
No, but yeah, those are my picks. How about you, Rob?
All right, mine would have to be, if I can look it up, Santa Claus is Coming to Town by the Jackson 5. Woo,
Yeah,
that is
that
the
is a
one
good
song
one.
that gets me into the Christmas spirit like no other.
And it's so good because it's just a group of kids singing, and it's like,
Yeah.
yes.
about
This
Santa.
is what it's about.
It's wholesome. And I love the Jackson 5 too.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's all the things that I want in one package. That song. So, and yeah, it has Michael Jackson. Like, I mean, it's not a coincidence that I wore this shirt. Actually, it kind of is. I didn't plan on this, but yeah, Santa Claus coming to town by the Jackson 5. So, yeah.
Devin?
All
What you got,
right.
Devin?
Mine comes from my favorite Christmas movie, White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Ooh.
Yeah, his voice is just like, it's perfect for
Is
that
it?
song.
Is
Oh
he dreaming
man,
of a white Christmas? Is that
his
how it
voice is pretty dreamy. Like if I would have lived back in 1954, I'd be all over
Dream.
goes? Who has a better
of
voice,
a
him or Robert?
Christmas.
that. Bing.
Yeah, so the voice game up.
You should know.
Y'all hear that soothing voice of a god?
But have you heard Bing
What?
Crosby?
What?
Keep going.
All right, those are some great choices. Now we got to get into the meat and potatoes, which is a collection of Christmas songs into a project. What might call a Christmas album. So, what is your favorite Christmas album, Robert? Be real.
Okay, yeah, the Christmas album by the Jackson 5. I put this down back, like 2 hours ago, and then I look at the song, and Rob put the Jackson 5 too, and I'm like, it's fitting. Rob and Rob, both
Hey, we're on the
love
same wavelength.
Michael Jackson a
Right.
lot. Also, side note, I put my songs of the week, but I've also been listening to ABC a lot. She knows.
Give me a
I listen
Christmas
to I listen to the Jackson 5
You're
a
amazing.
ton.
So much.
So they can vouch for each other. All right, that was another good pick. Let's go with you, Devin.
Alrighty.
Switch it up a little
Mine is actually Wrapped in Red by Kelly Clarkson.
Everybody likes Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. But I just like, my parents bought me this CD
Oh, wow.
whenever it came out, and
CD.
I was like, okay.
that?
And it just like, it stays in my car year round. Actually, it's the only CD player that's ever been in my CD player in my car.
CD player was announced in that sentence a lot.
Yeah, it was. But it's
Is that
okay.
the only CD in your car?
It's the only one that's ever been put into my car
Oh.
radio. Yes, the
And when
only
did
one.
you put it in there? After Halloween?
No, like the day of Christmas that year that
Back
I got
in
it.
2013, and she
I
hasn't
don't think it
ejected
was
it since.
2013. I think it was like junior year of high school. Thank you. So that would have been 2014.
That
I
was
was
2014. I did the math.
But it's just got like some really good ones that she wrote herself. So there's 4 Carats, and then the song itself, Wrapped in Red, and then there's this one song that I cannot remember the name of it. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up now. But
We're gonna
it
wait.
talks about
Okay.
the typical family Christmas and like all the drama that happens and stuff.
The Grinch?
And no, but like, hold on.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh, I gotta see what it is.
I wanna wish you a Merry
Times
Christmas.
of the essence.
Oh no.
I
Where is
wanna wish
it at? I
you a
think
Merry
it's called Every Christmas. Hold on.
Christmas from the bottom of my
Oh
heart.
no, I can't find it.
What about
Well, anyways, it's this song, and it's just like it talks about like there's lines in it where she's like basically having dialogue between 2 people at the Christmas party that she's at, and it's just a really neat song.
Ooh,
so
Wow.
yeah,
creative, introspective?
it is
Huh.
creative.
That's another
It's
good
like
way.
they say like stop kicking me under the table, and then somebody
Oh.
goes, can you make her shut up about it? And like it's
Whoa.
like
Oh,
it's very
for real.
intense. It's got like all the drama
Of
of
a
like a
Christmas.
family Christmas party in it.
That's
It's
real.
a very good
That's
song.
real.
It's very
That's
good.
a real deal.
It is.
Hey! All right, so mine will have to go to one of my first crushes when I was a tiny little boy, about yay high.
A tiny tot.
It goes to Merry Christmas by the goddess Mariah Carey.
Bless.
Bless. Just the 3. Hold on, I got it pulled up. I'm not going to play it, but I had it pulled up. Well, I did have it pulled up. Sorry. But just the 3 opening tracks. Silent Night. Her voice singing Silent Night. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Ooh,
Class
That-
smash,
that's
some
a
would
smash.
say.
It's on my fence.
And then Oh Holy Night. Oh my goodness. It's amazing.
Yeah.
This should be album of the year. So yeah, I love Mariah Carey, love her voice. And so let's get into some of the songs that we didn't put on our list. One that we already brought up that was like the saddest Christmas song ever.
Oh no.
It's called Christmas Shoes.
What's that?
You've never heard that song?
So the premise of the song.
I have Christmas shoes on right now, but I don't know that
Listen.
song. Devan.
Oh, shh. Premise of the song is a little boy going up to like a store clerk.
Okay,
So want to buy these Christmas shoes.
I'm interested.
Want to buy these Christmas shoes because his mom is dying, and he wants her to look good when she sees Jesus.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, pulls on your heartstrings a lot.
That sounds stupid.
Hey,
In the second verse, it says
who
his
cries at that? Not me.
I do. Just like in the second half of the first verse, it says his clothes were worn and old. He was dirty from head to toe. And when it came his time to pay, I couldn't believe what I heard him say. And then it goes into the chorus, which is asking the clerk, can I please just have these? Like, I
Instead of
don't
buying.
have any money, but I really need these for my mom. And it's just so sad.
And it's on Christmas.
Yeah, it's like on Christmas Day, and she's like literally hanging on by a thread. And it's just so sad.
Ain't that something?
Wow.
Sorry to bring down the mood. Let's bring it up with some Wham. You know Wham Christmas?
Yeah.
How's it go?
Last Christmas,
I
gave you my all.
heart.
But the
Very next day, you give it
That's a
away.
good one.
What's another one? Give me two more.
Oh,
Rapid fire.
Christmas rapping, but I can't remember who it's by. It's like,
Christmas rapping?
yeah,
Jingle
it's
Bell
like
Rap?
I'm gonna skip Christmas. It talks. It talks about how they're gonna skip Christmas this year because they're just not feeling it, and like that's
I've
relatable
never
sometimes.
Oh, what about
Hold
the
on,
classic
hold on. Let me look it
12
up.
Days of Christmas?
Oh yeah.
That's a smash.
The 12 days of Christmas, my true love gave to me. I don't know them though.
It's by the Waitresses.
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Yeah, and it's like
Waitresses?
very poppy. It's like do 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 do.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm gonna
Look it
have
up.
to
Look it up.
I gotcha. Have you ever listened to Christmas Food by the Chefs? Man.
That was a good one. I'm gonna give that
That was
to you.
terrible.
All right. How about one more Christmas song before we wrap it up?
I guess I should have saved Feliz Navidad for this one.
Yeah, that'd been a good one, but you know, it happens.
Let's see. Silent Night, did we talk about that?
Not really. No, we didn't talk about it.
Very biblical.
Yeah.
Little drummer boy,
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Away in a manger.
away in the manger.
Ones you learn when you're a kid, you know.
You know.
For sure, for sure.
And then there's, of course, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, most famous reindeer of all.
Do you know all the reindeer guys?
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer,
Prancer,
Vixen.
Donnie,
No.
oh, I'm sorry.
Johnny.
Comet,
Comet, Cupid,
Donner,
Donner,
Blitzen.
and Blitzen.
I knew that one. See, I got 4. So that equates to 9, and then Rudolph's at 10.
Then you
So
have-
we added 1.
Then you have
No. I think we just had
Jermaine
one twice.
Jackson, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, and
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson. There you go.
Y'all are
Cool.
so bad at your own show.
Hey, we try. We tried to make it this bad. All right, so that was a really good episode. But
Yeah.
What?
that was a good episode. I thought it was.
No, it was.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What do you think about your legacy of this show? How does it feel
You
to
know-
leave it behind?
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
the fact that it's not being continued means there is no legacy.
No,
But-
we
no, I'm
do.
kidding.
There's a bit of a
We're the-
legacy.
No, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
You
we're
guys
the-
created your own show
We have
together.
complete series. Two of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
dripped
no.
it in here and in here.
Exactly.
And it come to life.
Just the fact that we got episodes that we can put on our real deal, and the fact that people like it.
Right,
That's
no,
that's what.
that's what
and we had
got
our hate comments on YouTube, so that's
how we
fun.
only made it.
For real. That's what
Yeah.
Angelo told us.
Real deal.
Shout out to Angelo.
Yeah.
EP.
But no, seriously, I want to thank The Real Deal for everything they've done. Oh, we're all graduating. I don't know if you got
Yeah.
we prefaced that. Yeah, the show's over forever. But all 3 of us actually are graduating, so we can't continue the show. But it's been a wild ride. Not only just here at Rob and Rob, but The Real Deal as well. They gave us a platform where we can talk about stuff we're passionate about, and I can't thank them enough. Everybody involved.
Yeah,
so.
definitely.
Yeah, and the fact that I got to do it with one of my best friends and
Best
just
friend, brother,
we're
friend
a
of mine.
roommate, just an amazing guy. That
Yeah.
I mean, like I remember every time after Real Deal, I needed a ride home because I didn't have a car.
Remember that
and
time I needed a ride?
I was like,
good time.
"Hey Rob, can you take me back?" And he took me back
What am I
every
gonna say?
time.
No, we live together. No, find your own way home.
You know, that's a really good point, and like maybe that's probably why he took me home. But anyway, he would always anytime I needed anything, Rob's the guy.
Yeah, and
So.
talk about this, Rob. So good at what you do. You're very involved in media that I cannot. Well, I just wish I was involved like you. Like the work you put in is amazing. So.
And I want
Me
to
too.
thank you guys for letting me be the first and last
Ooh,
guest on the
You see
show.
how we book in our show?
Yeah.
So, thank you guys. It's been a trip. It's been a blessing. And for the last time, I'm Rob White.
I'm Rob Segovia.
Thank
And
you
I'm
for
Devan
watching. Oh,
Sticka.
and that's Devan Sticka. So, thank you. All right, now everybody leave. Thank you guys.